Hello. Today in our class, we are going to learn some more multiple choice questions from the lesson Binomial Theorem, rather from the part where we stopped yesterday. So let me write down the next question. So the first question we are going to deal with is, we have n, which is a natural number, and n is less than root 2 plus 1 whole power 6. We have to find the greatest value of n. That's the question. So first of all, when you take root 2 plus 1 whole power 6, when you expand it, you will get p as well as g. P is an integer and g is a fraction. So g is between 0 and 1. Now when I expand, I will have 6c0 x power 6. The formula I'm using, I will write down so that you will not have any confusion. I'm using x plus 1 power n. That is nc0 x power n plus nc1 x power n minus 1 plus nc2 x power n minus 2. Like that, it will continue ncn up to ncn. So if I use this formula, I will have 6c0 root 2 power 6 plus 6c1 root 2 power 5 plus 6c2 root 2 power 4 and so on. In the end, I will have 6c6. Now, in the same way, I will take the expansion of root 2 minus 1 whole power 6. In this, it will be nothing but 6c0 root 2 power 6. The next term will be minus, one term plus, one term minus. Again plus 6c2 root 2 power 4. Like that, it will go on. The last term will be 6c6. So, let us take root 2 minus 1 whole power 6 bf. On the whole, f is between 0 and 1. That means f we are taking as a fraction. So now I will add what? I will add the first one which I started here and the second one which I have started here. I will add both of them. So let us do in the next page. I will add root 2 plus 1 whole power 6 and root 2 minus 1 whole power 6. That is, I'm adding p plus d and f. So when I add them, in the previous page, you can see I am actually adding one second. Yes, I am adding this entire thing and this entire thing, because I am adding root 2 plus 1 whole power 6 and root 2 minus 1 whole power 6. So while adding, you can see 6c1 term cancels. Like that, 6c3 terms also cancels. So I am left off with a few terms. What are those few terms which are left off? The left off terms are 6c0 twice, 6C2 twice, 6C4 and 6C6. These all occur twice. So I can write 2 times 6C0 root 2 power 6 plus 6C2 root 2 power 4 plus 6C4 root 2 power 2 and 6C6. These are left off. Remaining all got cancelled. So that will be equal to P plus G plus F. Now I can write 6C0 as 1. Root 2 power 6 will be 2 power 3, that is 8. Plus 6C2, 6 into 5 by 2, that is 15, into root 2 power 4, that is 2 square, 4. 6C4 is same as 6C2, that is 15. Root 2 square is 2. 6C6 is 1 again, equal to P plus G plus F. So we have 2 into 8 plus 60 plus 30 plus 1 equal to P plus G plus F. That is 2 into 99 equal to P plus G plus F. So P plus G plus F is 198. But P plus G means this is integer and this is fraction. F is also a fraction. So to P plus G, you are adding a fraction and you are getting 198. That means obviously P plus G will be less than 198. At the same time, it will be greater than 197. So in the question, they are asking us about P plus G. That is root 2 plus 1 whole power 6. They are asking you a number n which is less than root 2 plus 1 whole power 6. So that n has to be 197. They asked us to find the value of n and we can say that n is 197. Let us go to question number 2. Here we have to find the middle term in the expansion of 1 minus 1 by x whole power n into 1 minus x whole power n. So first of all, I will simplify this. I will write x minus 1 whole power n by x power n into 1 minus x whole power n. Or I will take minus 1 power n common. So it will become 1 minus x power n into 1 minus x power n whole by x power n. So that is I have minus 1 power n, 1 minus x power 2n by x power n. Now I will be finding middle term in this expansion. Because the power is even number. This 2n is an even number. I can easily write the middle term will be t 2n by 2 plus 1. That is tn plus 1 term. So how will I find tn plus 1 term? I will take first of all this minus 1 power n x power n. Apart from that, n, cn, x power. What should be the x power? N. I'll have x power n. And then minus 1 is also there, power n. I'm writing the expansion of this. Let me tell you what formula I have used to write the expansion. When I have 1 minus x whole power n, if I want to write Tn plus 1 term, it will be NCn minus 1 power n x power n. This is the formula for the general term. Or if you want, you can write TR plus 1. Then here I will be taking R. Here I will be taking R. And here also I will be taking R. This is the general term formula, which I will be writing in this manner. So x power n and x power n will cancel. Finally, what do I have? Minus 1 power 2n into 2ncn. Because minus 1 is having power even, it will become plus 1. And so we have the middle term as 2ncn. That's the final answer. Let's go to question number 3. We have to find the value of 20C0 minus 20C1 plus 20C2 minus 20C3 and so on up to 20C10. What is the value of this we have to find? First of all, easily we can see this is the expansion of 1 minus x whole power n, because it will have NC0 minus NC1x plus NC2x square minus NC3x cube, so on. The last one minus 1 power n, NCn x power n. The only difference is we will take 1 minus x power 20. So that we will have 20C0 minus 20C1x plus 20C2x square minus 20C3x cube and so on. The last one will be 20C20x power 20. Now in this I don't want x. So I will put x as 1. So here it will become 0. Left side it will become 0. Right side I have 20C0 minus 20C1 plus 20C2 minus 20C3, so on up to 20C20. But what you can see is you are taking only up to 20C10. So what I will write is 20C0 minus 20C1 plus 20C2 minus 20C3 up to 20C9, then 20C10, then 20C11 and so on up to 20C18. What will have the last term? Minus 20C19 plus 20C20. This is what I have. So I can write 20C0 in the beginning. The last 20C20 I can write as 20C0. Next 20C1 I can write same. The last 20C19 I will write as 20C1. 20C2 I will write same. The last 20C18 I can write as 20C2. And so on up to 20C9 I will write same. 20C10 I will write same. 20C9 will be having minus sign. 20C10 I will write same. 20C11 which will have minus sign, I can write 20C9 and so on I have changed. So you can see all these are repeating here also. from 20, what I mean is from 20C0 to minus 20C9. 20C0 to minus 20C9. They are repeating. So I can take 2 times 20C0 minus 20C1 plus 20C2, so on, minus 20C9. All these are repeating. But I have 20C10 left. So that 20C10, I can bring it to the left side. So it will become minus 20C10. So now on the next page, I will take minus 20C10 divided by 2 equal to 20C0. What all are left off? 20C0 minus 20C1 plus 20C2 minus 20C3 up to 20C9 minus 20C9. But in the question, they are asking you the value of 20C0 minus 20C1 plus 20C2 minus 20C3, so on, minus 20C9 plus 20C10 also is there. So both the sides you add 20C10. That means you will have here half 20C10. That is the value of the given expression, which we are getting on the left side. Let's go to the next question. That is question number 4. We have to find coefficient of x power 7 in 1 minus x minus x square plus x cube whole power 6. So first of all, I will take 1 minus x. I will pull out common minus x square. So I will have 1 minus x whole power 6. Which again I will pull out 1 minus x. So I will have 1 minus x square whole power 6. That means the given expression I will have as 1 minus x whole power 6, 1 minus x square whole power 6. I will expand both of them. The formula to expand I will take is 1 minus x whole power n is nc0 plus nc1x plus nc2x square, so on up to ncn x power n. This is the formula I will be using. So first expansion, 6c0 plus 6c1 x, because minus is there, alternate terms will be minus. Minus, first plus, minus, again plus, again minus. For NCN, I will have minus 1 power n. So the same thing I will have here also, because it is 1 minus x. If it is 1 plus x, all will be positive. So minus 6c1x plus 6c2x square minus 6c3x cube plus 6c4x power 4 minus 6c5x power 5 plus 6c6x power 6. Whereas into, when I expand the second one using the same formula, 6c0 minus 6c1x square plus 6c2 x square whole square. So x power 4 minus 6c3 x square whole cube plus 6c4 x square whole power 4. minus 6c5 x square whole power 10 and plus 6c6 x square whole power 6. This is what I have. But I have to take only coefficients of x power 7. So when I multiply, what all I can multiply here, that we have to think. I can multiply to get x power 7. I can multiply minus 6c1x with minus 6c3x power 6. Then minus 6c3x cube, I have to multiply with plus 6c2x power 4. Then minus 6c5x power 5, I have to multiply with minus 6c1x squared. Only these terms, when I multiply, I get coefficient of x power 7. And that will be 6c1 into 6c3 plus 6c3. This will become minus on multiplying the next term. So that will be minus, okay, minus 6c3. So first I have multiplied these two, it became plus. Now I am multiplying these two, it will have minus. Minus 6c3 into 6c2. Lastly, plus 6c5 into 6c1. This is what I will multiply. These are the coefficients of x power 7 I get. But the thing is, I have to simplify this further. Further in the sense, 6c1 I will write 6. 6c3, 6 into 5 into 4 by 6. Again 6c3, 6 into 5 into 4 by 6. 6c2, 6 into 5 by 2. 6c5 is same as 6c1, which is 6 into 6. Here 6 cancels, here 6 cancels, here 2 3s. So then what I have is 20 into 6, 120. The next term, 20 into 15, that is minus 300. And the last term is 36. So this can be written as minus 180 plus 36. That is minus 144. This is the coefficient of x power 7 in the expansion. We are asked to find coefficient of x power 7. Let us come to question number 5. In question number 5, n is a positive integer. We have to find root 3 plus 1 whole power 2n minus root 3 minus 1 whole power 2n. And the options are, the answer will be odd positive integer or even positive integer or rational number other than positive integers. The last one, irrational number. The easy way, the shortcut method to find this is put n as any positive integer. Like we can put n as 1. So we have root 3 plus 1 whole square minus root 3 minus 1 whole square. This will be 2 times 2ab. That's the formula. So we are having 4 root 3, which is irrational number. So we can go to option D. That's the easiest. Next, question number 6. The term independent of x in the expansion x plus 1 power by x power 2 by 3 minus x power 1 by 3 plus 1 minus x minus 1 by x minus x power half whole power 10. So first of all, the given expression we have to simplify a lot. This x plus 1 which we have, I will write it in a different way. I will write x power 1 by 3 whole cube and 1 cube, so that I can use a cube plus b cube formula. What is a cube plus b cube formula? A cube plus b cube is a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. This is the formula I am going to use. So I will write a plus b, x power 1/3 plus 1, a square x power 2/3 minus ab x power 1/3 plus b square 1. So now in the numerator, I will write the same. I will have x power 1 by 3 plus 1 into x power 2/3 minus x power 1/3 plus 1. Denominator same, x power 2/3 minus x power 1/3 plus 1. So that I can cancel this entire one. Then minus the other one, that is the x minus 1 term. How to simplify, we will see. X minus 1, I will write root x whole square minus 1 square. So here I will be using a square minus b square. Formula for a square minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. So when I use that formula, what will I get here? I will get root x plus 1 a plus b into a minus b. So the same thing I will write in the question. Numerator root x plus 1 into root x minus 1. Let me change the color of the pencil. I was writing with blue color. So I will continue with blue color. Too many colors will be confusing. So numerator x minus 1, I will write root x plus 1 into root x minus 1. Denominator, I will take root x common, so that I will have root x minus 1. And then you can see I can cancel root x minus 1. So after doing all these simplifications, I have x power 1 by 3 plus 1 minus root x plus 1. I will divide by root x here. I will divide by root x here. Whole power 10. So x power 1/3 plus 1 minus 1 minus x power minus half I will have. So these two will cancel. So finally, I am left off with x power 1/3 minus x power minus half whole power 10. In this, I have to find the term independent of x. That means I have to find coefficient of x power 0. So I will take the general term tr plus 1 ncr x power n minus r a power r. So n is 10 cr. In place of x, I will write x power 1/3. N is 10 minus r. In place of a, I will write minus x power minus half power r. I will separate it 10 cr, x power 10 minus r by 3 minus 1 power r and x power minus r by 2. So that means minus 1 power r 10 cr, x power will be 10 minus r by 3 minus r by 2. Because I want coefficient of x power 0, x power 0, I have to make the power 0. So what I will do, 10 minus r by 3 minus r by 2, I will make it as 0. Writing on the next page, 10 minus r by 3 equal to r by 2. 20 minus 2r equal to 3r. 5r equal to 20, r equal to 4. That means in tr plus 1, which I got, what did I get for tr plus 1? I got minus 1 power r 10 cr. That is the coefficient I got. So r I will put it as 4. Fifth term, minus 1 power 4, 10c4. Minus 1 power 4 will become plus, and 10c4 is 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 by 4 factorial, that is 24. 8 threes, 3 threes, so 210 is the coefficient of x power 0 or the term independent of x. So we have practiced enough number of problems, but still we will practice more and more. So I will start from question number 1 again. The first question, you have to find coefficient of x power 4 in the expansion x by 2 minus 3x square whole power 10. So again, I am using the formula x minus a or x plus a whole power n. X is x by 2, a is minus 3 by x square, n is 10. I will use tr plus 1 formula, ncr, x power n minus r, a power r. So when I use this, I have tr plus 1, n is 10 cr, x is x by 2, n is 10 minus r, a is minus 3 by x square power r. I will separate 10 cr, x power 10 minus r, 2 power 10 minus r, minus 3 power r, and x power 2r. I will keep the numbers separately. So in tr plus 1, first I will write 10 cr. Then I will write minus 3 power r and by 2 power 10 minus r. Minus 3 power r by 2 power 10 minus r. And then I will collect all the x. The power of x will be 10 minus r minus 2r. So 10 minus r minus 2r. But as per the question, I have to find coefficient of x power 4. The x power should be 4. So I will equate the power to 4. 6 equal to 3r. R is 2. So that means I'll put r as 2. T3, r is 2. Minus 3 power 2. 2 power r is 2. 10 minus 2, 8. And of course here I will have x power 4. I have to take just coefficient of x power 4. So I will simplify only the numerical part. I will take 10C2, 10 into 9 by 2. Minus 3 whole square, 9. And then 2 power 8. 2 power 8 is 256. This is only the coefficient. So I can take 2 5s. So 81 into 5, 405 by 256. This is the coefficient of x power 4 in the given expansion. Okay, let's go to question number 2. You have to find the fourth term in the expansion minus x minus 1 by x whole power 5. So again, I will take the formula x plus a whole power n. X is minus x, a is minus 1 by x, n power is 5. I will take the general term formula NCR, x power n minus r, a power r. Because I want fourth term, r I will put it as 3. So T4, n is 5, r is 3. X is minus x, n is 5, r is 3. A is minus 1 by x, r is 3 again. So first of all, 5C3 is same as 5C2. Then I have minus x power 2. And I have minus 1 by x cube. Now 5C2 is 5 into 4 by 2. This is x square. Minus sign will be there. X cube will be there. 2 2's will be there. So minus 10. X square and x square will cancel by x. So minus 10 by x can be taken as fourth term. Now let us go to question number 3. In question number 3, I have to find the power of x in the seventh term in the expansion of 4x by 5 minus 8 by 5x whole power 9. So again, I have to use the formula. To use the formula, what shall we do? We will take x plus a whole power n. That means x is 4x by 5. A is minus 8 by 5x. The power n is 9. I will use the general term tr plus 1, ncr, x power n minus r, a power r. Because I have to take seventh term, r I will put it as 6. So that I will get seventh term. N is 9, r is 6. X is 4x by 5, n is 9, r is 6. A is minus 8 by 5x, R is 6. So 9C6 can be written as 9C3. Then I have 4 cube x cube by 5 cube. Minus power 6 will become plus. So 8 power 6 by 5 power 6 into 1 by x power 6. So they are just asking you the power of x. I have x cube by x power 6. See only the power of x. They are asking in the question. So x power is minus 3. That is what you have to tell in the answer. The power of x is minus 3. That's it. Very simple. Question number 4. If the coefficient of x square and x cube in the expansion of 3 plus ax whole power n are same, you have to find value of a. That's the question. So again, I will take the formula x plus a whole power n. X is 3, a is ax, the power n is 9. I will take general term tr plus 1, ncr, x power n minus r, a power r. I have to find coefficient of x square and x cube. So what I will do is n I will put 9, r I don't know, x I will put 3, n is 9, r is r, a is ax, power r I don't know. So I take the numbers 9cr, 3 power 9 minus r and a power r. X power r I will write separately. Now, if I want coefficient of x square, r I will put 2, so that I will get coefficient of x square as 9c2, 3 power 9 minus 2, that is 7, and a power 2 because r is 2. And if I want coefficient of x cube, I have to put r as 3. So if I put r as 3, I will get coefficient of x cube. That is r is 3. 3 power 9 minus 3 is 6. A power r is 3. Now I found coefficient of x square and coefficient of x cube. They both are same. That means I have to set them equal. So when I set them equal, what I have? 9c3 into 3 power 6 into a cube equal to 9c2 into 3 power 7 into a square. So these two, I will set them equal. This is coefficient of x cube. This is coefficient of x square. I will set equal. So after setting equal, I have to find a. A cube by a square will be 9c2 into 3 power 7 by 9c3 into 3 power 6. First of all, 3 power 6 will cancel, 1 3 will be left. A square will cancel, a will be left. Now what is 9c2? 9 into 8 by 2. What is 9c3? 9 into 8 into 7 by 6, which will go up. Into 1 3 is there in the numerator, this 3. So 9 cancels, 8 cancels. You have 2 3s. So A can be written as 9 by 7. They asked us A and we got A as 9 by 7. Let us go to question number 5. The terms containing x cube in the expansion x minus 2y power 7. So which term has x cube? That I have to find. So again I will take the formula x plus a whole power n. X is x only, a is minus 2y, n is 7. I will take the general term tr plus 1, ncr, x power n minus r, a power r. Now n is 7, r I don't know. X power, x is x only. N is 7, r I don't know. A is minus 2y, r I don't know. So now they are asking coefficient of x cube. So what I have to do? I will take 7cr, then minus 2 power r, x power 7 minus 3 and y power r. Now everything lies here. Because I want coefficient of x cube, this 7 minus 3 should become 3. Isn't it? So I will take 7 minus r as 3, or r will be 4. R is 4 means which term? Fifth term. I will put r as 4. So fifth term contains x cube. That is what we have to find. Let us go to question number 6. In question number 6, n is a positive integer. Then, which of the following two? That means you have to select two answers. Will be always integers only. They have given us options. First one, root 2 plus 1 whole power 2n plus root 2 minus 1 whole power 2n. Second one, root 2 plus 1 whole power 2n minus root 2 minus 1 whole power 2n. Third one, root 2 plus 1 whole power 2n plus 1 plus root 2 minus 1 whole power 2n plus 1. And the last one, root 2 plus 1 whole power 2n plus 1 minus root 2 minus 1 whole power 2n plus 1. Two options I have to select. As I told you in one of the questions, I will put the value of n conveniently 1, a positive integer. So the first expression will become root 2 plus 1 whole square plus root 2 minus 1 whole square. Here I have to use a formula. The formula I'm going to write is a plus b whole square plus a minus b whole square is 2 times a square plus b square. So when I use this formula, I will get 2 times a square is root 2 square plus b square is 1 square. So I am getting integer. That means one option I can select the first one. Coming to the second one, I have root 2 plus 1 whole square minus root 2 minus 1 whole square. For this also there is a formula. A plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square is 2 times 2ab. That's the formula. So I will have 2 times 2 into a is root 2, b is 1. So I have 4 root 2. It is not an integer. I can remove this option. Then third option, I have root 2 plus 1 whole cube plus root 2 minus 1 whole cube. So for this also we have a formula. A plus b whole cube plus a minus b whole cube will be 2 times a cube plus 3a square b, and minus here I have 3a square b. Here I have minus 3a square b. That will cancel. So 3ab square, because here I have 3ab square, here also I have 3ab square, that will remain. And b cube also will cancel. So this is the formula I have. So this formula, when I apply here, I will have 2 times root 2 cube, 2 root 2 plus 3 into a is root 2, b square is 1. Obviously, this is also not an integer. The last one, I will have root 2 plus 1 whole cube minus root 2 minus 1 whole cube. For this also, there is a formula. A plus b whole cube minus a minus b whole cube is 2 times 3a square b and then b cube. So if you apply that formula here, you will have 2 times 3 into a square is 2 into b is 1 plus b cube is 1 cube. Obviously, there is no square root, so this is also an integer. So you can pick up first one and fourth one, two of the options as the correct one. I think we can do at the most one more question. So let us go to question number 7. The coefficient of x power n in 1 plus x whole power 2n and 1 plus x whole power 2n minus 1 are in the ratio. So I have to find for both the coefficients. So I will take 1 plus x whole power n formula. Here x is x only, n is 2n. Here x is x only, but n is 2n minus 1. The two formulas, because the general term is NCR x power r. That is the general term formula. So I will have for the first one, I will make two general terms here. So first I will take 1 plus x whole power 2n. In this, the general term I will take tr plus 1. The power n is 2n, r I don't know, x power r. Similarly, in 1 plus x power 2n minus 1, I will take the general term. The power n is 2n minus 1, r I don't know, x power r, because x is x only, x power r. Because I want coefficient of x power n, r has to be n. Because I have x power n coefficient, r has to be n in both. So put r as n, tn plus 1, 2n cn x power n. Here put r as n, tn plus 1, 2n minus 1 cn x power n. So I will take only the coefficients and I will take the ratio of the coefficients. That means I have to take 2n cn by 2n minus 1 cn. Now this I have to expand. That I will do in the next page. So 2n cn by 2n minus 1 cn. In the numerator, I will have 2n factorial by n factorial into 2n minus n factorial. Which formula I am using here? I am using the formula for NCR, n factorial by r factorial into n minus r factorial. That formula I am using, both in the numerator and denominator. So denominator I have 2n minus 1 factorial by n factorial into 2n minus 1 minus n factorial. This will be 2n factorial by n factorial into n factorial into n factorial into n minus 1 factorial by 2n minus 1 factorial. Just I am taking the denominator by taking the reciprocal. First of all, I will cancel n factorial. Now 2n factorial, I will write 2n into 2n minus 1. I'll stop here by putting factorial. Then n minus 1 factorial. Denominator n factorial, I'll start with n. Then n minus 1, I will stop by putting factorial. And then 2n minus 1 factorial. I did that because 2n minus 1 factorial cancel, n minus 1 factorial cancel, n cancels, and the ratio I get is 2:1. Because in the question, they are asking me the ratio. I think we can do one more question quickly. Because yesterday we have ended the session quickly. Today we will do one more question. If A and B are coefficients of x power n and x power n plus 1 in 1 plus x whole power 2n plus 1, then A and B are related by one equation that you have to tell. So first of all, I will take the formula 1 plus x whole power n. So x will be x only, but the power n will be 2n plus 1. In the general term, I will have NCR x power r. So now I will write the general term. The power n is 2n plus 1 CR. R I don't know. But I have x power n and x power n plus 1. So x power should be n and n plus 1. That means r can be n, r can be n plus 1. So when r is n, I have Tn plus 1. I am putting r as n. I am putting r as n. And when I have r as n plus 1, I have n plus 1 plus 1, n plus 2, 2n plus 1. See, r is n plus 1, x power r is n plus 1. I have to write n plus 1, not n plus r. So n plus 1. Now the coefficients are a and b. This coefficient 2n plus 1 cn is a. This coefficient 2n plus 1 cn plus 1 is b. Now how they are related to each other? That is what they are asking. So what I will do, I will write A, that is 2n plus 1 cn as 2n plus 1 factorial by n factorial into 2n plus 1 minus n factorial. That means 2n plus 1 factorial by n factorial into n plus 1 factorial. Similarly, B. B, what I have for B? In the previous page, you see, B is 2n plus 1, cn plus 1. 2n plus 1, cn plus 1. So I will write this as 2n plus 1 factorial by n plus 1 factorial into 2n plus 1 minus n minus 1 factorial. So I have 2n plus 1 factorial by n plus 1 factorial into n factorial, because 1 and minus 1 will cancel. If you see, both are same, exactly same. So I can write A equal to B. So I think this is enough for today. We have done lot of problems. Next class, we will be doing more problems. But what I expect from you is learn all the formulas and be perfect. See you in the next class.